it was the promotion, the team, the lads. It was good, man. Like, do you know what I mean? It was just...
Is that Whelan then?
Yeah.
Junior, though. Whelan,
No, it would have been Dave, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, so like basically his grandson was running it.
I'm going to say how good it is grandson.
Yeah, but Dave was in charge. Innit?
He's pulling the strings.
Like imagine like one time, so like it gets towards the end of the season, right? We're flying, Burton are top, so they want to catch them, but we're about fourth at the time, but we're coming like a virgin train. Do you know what I mean? We're literally poof, we're hitting the stretch, we're flying. We don't even, like every game we go into, even if we go behind, we just know we're winning the game. And they've come in on Easter weekend and they've gone to us. Oh, was it Easter weekend? I think so. They've had 2 games in quick succession and he's gone, listen, if yous win, this is before that, we're playing Bradford. Bradford are undefeated in 10, they're flying. There's 10 games left. He's gone, if yous win and get promoted, I'll double your bonus, yeah. But I'll bring it to you cash. I'll sort it. Like, I'll bring the money into you.
Fucking hell, it's like being in Greece.
So we're all in the change room before the Bradford game, and I'm not joking. Literally, that's probably because Bradford were flying at the time. I think possibly they might have beat us that day if we didn't have
the incentive.
Because literally they was flying, they was good. Do you know what I mean? We ended up beating them 1-0. I swear to God, we weren't losing that game when they...
I can imagine people running around like fucking headless chickens.
We was not losing that game as soon as Big Dave said that. I'm not even joking.
Big Dave.
We was not losing that game and we won 1-0. Then we won the other game. Then he said, I'll come in next week just to show you some money. So we were all like, cool. Do you know what I mean?
What, as if you don't know what money looks like?
but obviously, like, you know what I mean? Like, what?
This is pal, this is Scrooge McDuck stuff.
It's coming and we've won 3 games since this has been said and we're making ground. I think we beat Burton in that time as well. I'm sure we did, which we was trying to catch. He's coming changing rooms. He's there. Like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Think we're about to see like, man's about to open the bag and we're about to see like 100 grand or something. We're like,
Dave's here.
Make it fucking rain up in it.
Has he got his old all? Has he brought his old all?
Big Dave Whelan is making it rain. You know?
Can you imagine one of them old,
big JJB bag.
them leather head bags, you know, with boat bag bits and there's stuffed in there as well.
He's come in and he's got like this little bag and we're like, wow, what's in there? Like, obviously, there's not cash in there. And he's like, listen, he starts like speaking. He's like, you are lucky. You're getting to do this, blah, 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 and getting paid for it. Now, listen, like, if you get promoted, and he's pulled out 5 grand, and he's like, pass that around. Look at that. And I'm thinking, most of us in here are on decent money for this level, do you know what I'm saying? And quite a few of us in here have played higher. We've seen 5 grand. No, no disrespect. Like, listen, 5 grand is 5 grand. I'm not mocking the money, but I'm saying we've seen 5 grand. Do you know what I'm saying? The boys are going Vegas every fucking summer and blowing fucking money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, we've seen 5 grand. So we're a little bit confused. Now, if you come in with 500 grand, we'd all be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, let's get the promotion, you know? So we're all a little bit confused. So, like, when he's left, we're all, like, baffled and the mood in the camp's just, like, deflated. This sounds this sounds bad, like, you know, like somebody that's not been in football. But in football, you know how it kind of works, do you know what I mean? So you've been promised something now. So we're like, wow, what? Like, so, like, the captain's gone up to see the manager. He's going, what's going on? And he's like, oh, what? Did you think you were going to get that? And he's like, whoa, what? That's what was said? So like, no, like, I don't think he meant it now. So there's confusion now. But no, there's no confusion. I know what the fuck I heard.
Fucking Dave's going over the end.
Hey.
No, fucking new Reebok Classics, Dave. Fuck you.
So like, we're all like a little bit.
Can you remember what the actual bonus were to go up? It must have been a couple $100 grand, wasn't it?
Between us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was between us. It wasn't, I can't remember what it was. It worked out like, it was a decent amount, do you know what I mean? But nothing like, I think it was like, if you played all the games, you might have come out with like 40 grand or something like that, do you know what I'm saying?
So it's So it's doubling the bonus.
So if you'd have got 80 grand, you know what I'm saying? So like, but like without tax, like or whatnot, like. So we were like, what the fuck, like. So like a lot of people now, yeah, because we kind of know. Like I said, we're coming like the Virgin train. We're literally just charging down teams, just knocking them over. So we know we're going to get promoted. So it's like, well, like this money that now that you think that you're going to have, you're not going to have. So it's like, oh, what's going on? So. They've called the meeting because now the boys are not happy.
This is going too far, Dave. Now.
So like, no, but Dave's not that. Mr. Whelan, nah. To be fair, he's a ledge, man. I buzzed off him. Like he didn't come, so the management team have come, and his grandson Sharpie has come. Do you know what I mean?
He chucked his grandson in.
Bro,
Deal with that.
But Sharpie was the one.
lads, I was joking.
They were only about fucking 25.
I'm going to jump for you this afternoon.
So he's come in. We've had a meeting with him, right?
There's 20 angry lads waiting for you.
It'll be a good test for you, young man. This.
They didn't get 80 grand. Go and tell them they're getting fuck all.
So he's come in there now, and he's like, listen, like my granddad sometimes doesn't know what he's saying and that. I'm thinking, nah. I know what the fuck I heard. Like, so I turn around, you no, like you was in the room with me. Like, so I'm thinking Sharpie was there, like, and I like Sharpie, like, but you was in the room when your granddad was saying this, so you could have, at least, when your granddad left, yeah, like, because obviously, Mr. Whelan, like, he's a powerful one. Let's get it straight. He's the powerful one, do you know what I'm saying? But when he's left, you could be like, listen, like, I can't really overrule him and speak over him, but that's not, you know what I mean?
We can't
it's like
be
the
doing
Queen
that.
and Prince Charles, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the Queen's left the room, Prince Charles could be like, listen, like, yo, listen.
Listen, Andrew, you shouldn't have done that.
Like, you just cost me 12 million. You cunt. You little fucker.
Oh dear.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like, literally, if the Queen left the room, Prince Charles could be like, listen, that's not what's, you know what I mean? And I felt like he could have done that. So literally, everybody's got no voice now, apart from me and Sam Morsey. So me and Sam Morsey are like, well, what? We're not going to get no money like from it, blah, blah, blah. And he turned around and he's like, no. He's like, that's not basically not going to happen. And I could see it wasn't going to happen. But he's like, listen, you get your original bonus, but if you get promoted, we'll send you to Vegas. We'll pay for Vegas and we'll give you 30 grand a day, right? And we're just like, even though it's not the double bonus, 30 grand a day. So we get promoted anyway, and we go Vegas, and I'm not joking, the trip to Vegas was fucking...
What 30 grand a day?
Give us 30 grand a day.
How many days?
So they give us 15 grand on the Thursday night, because we got the Thursday day, so we only could go to the night time. Friday, day and night, 30, like as in the sense of 15, or if you wanted to do 20 and 10, do you know what I'm saying? Saturday, 15, and then Sunday, some of the boys left, but a couple of us stayed, and then obviously we had to spend our own money then, but it's like, so it worked out like, what, 75 grand or something like that, is that right? Yeah, 75 grand.
And is there any
90.
stipulations, like, do you have to spend the 30 grand in the day?
So like, basically, they'd paid the tabs, so we basically was like, oh.
We've got another 5 to spend, boys. That's what you're ordering.
No, it was like, so say for instance, people that had been there before, I'd been there like 5 times or whatever. I knew how Vegas runs. A few of the boys had been there. So it was like, listen, this pool party's better. So you probably want to spend more here and less at the night. That night's not as good. This night's going to be good. Probably spend less in the day. Do you get what I mean? But honest to fucking God, the trip to Vegas was on, because it was free. I think, I'm not joking, I think I spent on that trip, yeah, I'd spent like $300, like, on literally just food and taxis.
And you've been in for fucking 90 grand?
And well, 75 in it. Like, it was on, honestly. And I remember like seeing like a couple of the boys and that, and I just didn't feel like some of them were appreciating it because they'd never been. And I'm thinking, yo, I've been here 5 times and I've paid out my own money. I know like how much, we've got the best tables. Like we had like, Burnley got promoted and we got promoted. We had better tables than Burnley. Like, do you know what I mean? And they're going into the Prem, like we're coming up from League One and it's just like, literally, we're like, got there the first night we got there. All the waitresses come out with Wigan shirts on, Wigan flag. I was just like, do you know, like, I'm thinking, these cunts probably don't know football. They wish they don't over there, let's be honest.
You think Dave sent them some shirts
You know the people in the club, they think we're fucking Man City. Also, like, because that's how much of a commotion they're making. And I was thinking, like, remember thinking, some of yous will never experience nothing like this, ever. Do you know what I mean? It was unreal. It was unbelievable. Like, honestly, I've been to Vegas, like, quite a few times. And I know what it's like to spend out your own money. This shit was free. I was getting the shots. I was like, you can't.
Whelan. Trust me.
I went there. Just caused carnage. But normal police didn't turn up at my house. Like, robbery squad or something turned up. Like, he turned up here with gold spinners on his Astra, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Shaving foam all over his body, naked and that, and just like trying to like get on top of you or something. Like, when you're playing for City, everybody thinks to themselves, nah, this boy's, you know what I mean? But my mum's still buying my tracksuits and that, do you know what I mean? I know Shez is bubbling, do you know what I mean? I know he just wants to go off. I played on the fucking Neil Lennon, he's coming down on people differently. He's looking to DDT motherfuckers in the street. Young boys now that are listening to this, like 20, they'll be like shocked, but listen, you know this shit used to happen, do you know what I mean? And it's fucked. Dave Whelan, I had Dave untold. Dave, shot from the halfway line against Southampton and never seen a Wolves shirt again.